Hi, everybody. I told you I was going live. It's 5:30 on Wednesday. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes to join. I'm hoping people will come on. It says they're telling you right now that I've started. It's windy, so I'm hoping you can hear me well. It is windy. It seems like we might have a storm. So I just turned my volume up. I'm hoping that'll help. So I came on to tell you about the MS Stage program, which enrollment is officially open. So I want to let you know more about it. Hello, Amy. Thank you for joining. So I want to tell you more about the program and let you guys know about and answer any questions you have. If anybody has a question, I'll also give you the common frequently asked questions that I get. So hopefully that'll help as well. If you missed this, then you can watch the replay. I will put it in my highlights. So hi, Amy. Thank you for joining. Let me know if you have any questions about my program. So I'll just go ahead and start. The MS Stage is a 12-week program for women who've been diagnosed with MS. It's a mindfulness program. It's a program I created. I was diagnosed almost 20 years ago at this point. It's over 19 years at this point. So it's been almost 2 decades. And I've been dealing with it a long time. And I created practices that have helped me and are now being proven to help women around the world with their mindsets around MS, and also with just controlling symptoms and their relationship to the MS and their bodies and their symptoms, getting in touch with their bodies on a deeper level, getting in touch with their symptoms on a deeper level, getting to know why they showed up for them, who their character is. We name our symptoms through meditation. We journal about them. We create a whole story and a whole character of who our symptom is so that we can have a better relationship with them. It's hugely important to do this so that you get out of the anger, get out of the denial, get out of the hopelessness. And I ultimately want to bring people into the light, letting go of their fears and empowering them to be their own best doctors, to really guide their own path, and to know that anything is truly possible so that they can, or you, I should be talking to you, so that you know that anything is truly possible for you, yourself, and your body, and that you can visualize what goodness and newness is to come in your life and create it, because we ultimately create our realities. So I want you to be visualizing what you want to have happen and visualizing and creating a new life for yourself. So at the MS Stage, we meditate, we move. It's not choreographed dance. We do movement. It's more like a moving meditation. It's more like improvisation, because I also lead you through it's a version of an acting exercise I learned many years ago when I was a theater drama dance major in college and grew up acting and dancing my whole life, and then moved to New York 5 days before 9/11 and was interning at a theater company and working with some of the greatest, like Hal Prince and Stephen Sondheim, which was such an experience, such a bucket list experience for me. So through my work in the theater, that really inspired this whole program, the MS Stage. We do it, it's a mind, body, spirit approach. We come at it, though, with creative tools. So acting, movement and dance, and meditation with music. So I created my own method of meditation with music that's really empowering, with visualizations, to guide you on a journey, on a positive journey, and what I believe is that music drives the visualizations deeper into your cells because it's uplifting you. So, so it's mind, body, and spirit. The MS stage is a very unique approach that no one else is doing or has done. And one student called it a virtual creativity course for women with MS. She said it's part support group, part movement course, part meditation practice. And I loved that because that came directly from her mouth. And she had experienced the whole program. And that's how she described it, which is the perfect way to describe it. So it is partially a support group, partially a movement course, partially a meditation practice. And we do all of that in the course of 2 hours. So it's a 12-week program. It's on Zoom. You have 2 hours live with me every week for 12 weeks. And you also get one 30-minute free one-on-one session with me during those 12 weeks. And then you have the option to book more sessions with me per one-on-one if you've done the course with me. So that's part of what you get. And you also get a community of women. It's a very intimate group of women that join. So each group, each class is small groups of women. So it's a very intimate group, and you'll have access to talk to them during the week on the portal, and to communicate with even the whole community of women that I have. And yeah, which is amazing because you get to talk to women who have been through things like you are going through now, or maybe you're both going through something similar at the same time, or you're learning from each other, you're supporting each other on this journey, and it's really empowering and profound and powerful. So, let's see. Some of the women have asked me if you can do this from a wheelchair or in a chair. Yes, you totally can. You can be seated. It's a class online for 2 hours, like I said. And if you can't stand up dancing, which again, it's like movement, improvisational movement, you can totally do it seated, visualizing yourself dancing. So it doesn't matter if you have mobility issues, you still will have, you will still be able to do class, and you will have a response in a good way, a positive response. Because I had a woman who mobility is an issue for her, a big issue, and she had an incredible transformation from beginning to end. So by the end, she was able to actually stand and do her dancing standing, which was incredible. And she did a lot of other things too, and her diet and exercise and her whole protocols of other things she does. But it also, because of her work at the MS stage, I totally believe that she was able to stand up by the end of the 12 weeks, which was incredible to witness. So there's that. Let's see. I'm like going through my list because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So I talked about the meditations, the private portal. You do have weekly homework, which I highly suggest doing because it keeps you accountable for the work, because the work works if you're more consistent with it you are. It's really important to be consistent with it. So I give suggestions of homework. I don't, you don't get graded, and I don't make you do it, but it's for your own benefit and for your own good. So let me know if you have any questions, guys. I see that people are joining, so let me know if you have any questions about the MS Stage program, which I'm talking about right now, which is the 12-week program. Enrollment is open. We start next Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So DM me if you have any questions, and there's also a link in my bio to join and go ahead and enroll because there's not that many spots left, so I want to let everybody know, and they will be filled by Tuesday, so make sure to grab a spot if you're interested, or at least DM me if you're thinking about it and you have questions that you want to ask me. Go ahead and do that, and I'm happy to hop on a call with you or message you back and forth, whatever you need. James, can you put your question in the chat? I see you requested to join. If you can put your question in the chat, that would be great. Right now, the program is for just women, if that is one of your questions. Or if you have another question, let me know. You can just put it in the chat here. That would be great. Okay, let's see. So what else do you get from the MS stage? Other than like the things that you get and the bonuses and all of that, which you will get, but there's 3 bonuses at the end. The MS stage really changes your mindset, okay? That's the big thing you will walk away with. There is a major transformation that will happen in 12 weeks. It will change your mindset around your diagnosis. It will help you gain confidence, calm, joy in your life. It'll help you gain gratitude again. Ultimately, the goal is to get back to your true essence, to really find yourself again. If you're feeling lost, afraid, lonely, that is what the MS stage is here for, is to help guide you back to yourself, get you out of those negative thought patterns, and bring you into the positivity and gratitude of life. And yeah, things may not be they may not be the exact same that you thought they would be before, in terms of what vision you had about something. Maybe it's the mobility or something in your symptoms are affecting certain things. But ultimately, what if it was actually better than you thought it would be before? What if it's better than you thought it could be? And it takes you on a different path. And what if what if the diagnosis is ultimately a gift and you can find yourself again and find your passions again? And that's what the MS stage is here to help you do, is help you reset your mindset so that you can get back to all the things that make you who you truly are, and get you out of the negative thought patterns, out of depression or negative thoughts or sadness, give you hope again and inspiration again. Those are the important things I want you to know. So it'll help you gain better acceptance, feel calmer when symptoms arise, learn tools to connect with and communicate with your body. It'll transform fear and frustration to hope and ease. And this is what one student said, it's not a quick fix. It's helping you create a permanent change in your life. And that's what's amazing, and that's what's important. And the reason it's 12 weeks is because it takes 12 weeks to create true change. And that's what you come out of here with, is true change and transformation. So I'm really excited. I just wanted to drop in here and touch base. I will continue to drop in all week, the rest of the week. Likely I will come in daily just to check in with you guys and let you know how many spots are left and what's going on. So if you have any questions, make sure to DM me. And, yeah, and I'll give you this list too. So the program is the right fit for you if, okay, I'm reading this, you're a woman. Right now I'm only working with women. You were recently diagnosed with MS, or maybe you were diagnosed 10 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever, but that you've been diagnosed with MS. You have fear of the unknown. Is this sounding familiar? You experience anxiety around MS constantly. Oops, my connection just went bad. I think it's because of the wind. You feel like you've already tried other mindfulness practices and nothing seemed to help. You want to start making yourself a priority again. You're ready to explore new and fun modalities for healing. You're desperate to find joy in your life and feel like you want to get back to yourself again, that you've lost part of yourself since your diagnosis. You're yearning to connect with other women on a deeper level, which you will do here because they're like-minded women who've been on the same journeys with MS and understand what you're going through. And you're wanting an inspirational, empowering path to healing. So, you guys, I just can't emphasize enough. Women have literally called it life-changing. There's nothing else like this out there. So I can't emphasize enough how profound and transformational this work is. And I get that it's a little hard to explain. I'm explaining it the best way I know how, and I'm using words that women students have actually said and used. So I can't emphasize enough how transformational this work is, and a lot of it happens organically in the group, in person, when you're live with me, because I'm checking in with you constantly. And I teach tapping. Sometimes we need to do neuroemotional technique, and we do tapping, emotional freedom technique. I don't know why I just called it neuroemotional, so scratch that. Emotional freedom technique, which is called tapping. So we do that. Sometimes if somebody's getting triggered by something, I'll lead them through a tapping exercise. So it's really so many practices here and so many tools that you will leave with after 12 weeks that really are crucial for you. So everything will be kept private because you sign an agreement saying that you won't share other people's stories. So when you're meeting with all the other women, things are kept private. What kind of meditation? Women ask that. I lead my own meditations with visualizations that I've created through, you might be visualizing yourself walking down a road or certain path. I take you on all kinds of journeys, which are really fun in visualization and in meditation. And we do it with empowering music, which, as I said earlier, I truly believe the music drives it deeper into the cells. So your cells start to listen and start to react in a positive way because they start to understand that healing and positivity is actually possible. So it changes your cells, sort of their mindset, because they're listening constantly to everything you say, you think, you feel. Let's see, what other questions do people ask? I do have payment plans. So again, if you're interested, DM me if you have questions. If you're ready to sign up now, you can go to my link in bio and enroll right then and there. There's click to enroll and you can sign up. Spots will go fast, and we only have 6 spots. I think I only have like 4 or 5 left. So make sure to grab a spot. Class starts Tuesday evening, next Tuesday the 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, that's it, you guys. I'll be back every day over the next few days. So if anybody has any questions, make sure to DM me. Thank you for joining. I will put this also in my highlights. I'll save this and put it in my highlights so that you guys can watch it back, and hopefully I've answered a bunch of questions, but also, like I said, you can DM me. Okay, thank you. I'll see you soon, I hope.